We're back to the channel for another video on our 05 STI. This week we're just going to be cruising around. This is probably our final drive with our vehicle until we just really start taking it apart. We're going to be basically everything from the drive shaft back is going to be removed. The drive shaft, obviously the diff, the subframe. We're going to be replacing all the bushings, replacing all of the hardware. But let's go to the bench before we go on our drive and I'll show you what we currently have. More stuff is still showing up. Next week we're going to be starting some of this work, but let me show you what we have at the bench, then we'll go on our drive. Let's go. So over here at the bench you see we have a bunch of parts lined up. Obviously you see a white line sway bar, all new Super Pro bushings for the lateral links. Both of these are for basically the trailing arm set. This is our sway bar mounts. While the drive shaft is out, we're going to have easy access to that rear shifter bushing, so we'll get that swapped out. While everything is out, we are going to wire brush and then re-undercoat it. So we're going to re-undercoat the underside, really make sure this car lasts for basically forever. Obviously some new end links, some drive shaft bushings, and a whole bunch of OEM hardware. These are some Kartboy subframe bolts, but a bunch of OEM hardware, new lateral link bolts. These are basically called like the Jesus bolts because they're very long and they usually get rusted and sometimes get to cut them off. So all the hardware is going to be new going on. We're going to refinish all the parts before we put them back on the car with brand new bushings. We'll probably sand them down or wire brush them down and respray them to make them look just like factory with upgraded bushings. But enough of the boring talk. Let's get in the car. Let's go for a cruise. I have some errands to run, so we'll be going into town. But yeah, let's just go enjoy the car. This is basically our last drive until we take it apart next week. And I don't know how many episodes it's going to be, but because I don't know what the condition of all these bolts are. That's why we have all new hardware. But I mean, if I have to cut a lot of these bolts off and stuff, I mean, it's going to take a few episodes for me to complete this. But enough talking. Let's get driving. Let's go. So if you're new to the channel, let me catch you up on our 05 STI here that we've been working on for the past year, and we've done so much work on it already. And I mean, we're about to do the next step as far as getting this car back to 100% perfect again and making sure it lasts a long time. But this is our 05 STI that I bought sight unseen, basically from a dealership in Alabama. The GM was the owner, and it was in the showroom for quite some time, I'm assuming. The car had 48,000 miles on it. Now we have 49 and change. So very low mileage for the type of car, of course, and the year. I mean, it's turning 21 in just a few weeks, and I mean, we're under 50,000 miles on this car. So, I mean, what I've learned with fixing this car and rebuilding it so far is that mileage really doesn't matter too much. A lot of it just has to do with age, and just because of age, a lot of these bushings, the rubber, a lot of things are just showing their age. So some things like the bushings that we are going to be replacing, some of those are just old. They're not damaged due to excessive use or anything like that, or aggressive driving. It's just they're 20-year-old. It's rubber that's 20 years old. So I did have a couple options of either replacing them, or like replacing the whole arms together, or just fixing them and replacing all the bushings. And I went replacing all the bushings and fixing them because these are, I mean, these are really nice like parts that are already on the car. Like this is an 05 STI, so they have aluminum rear control arms, aluminum front control arms. So, I mean, if the bushings are bad, I mean, the parts are good. Just clean the part up, replace the bushing, and you're good to go. But I'm definitely hearing some bushing noise from the back right. I did check the bearings, the wheel bearings. All wheel bearings seem great on the car. And with age, I mean, like I said, you never really know, but the bearings are good. I'm not going to replace them because the rear wheel bearings on these cars, it's a press-in bearing, so it's not a fun job to do. The front ones just bolt in and out, so if I had to replace a front one, it's really not that bad. But yeah, I mean, car's driving great, honestly. Like we've done a lot of work to the car. You can definitely check out one of the playlists that I have just for the 05 STI, but basically we tore the engine down all the way, like in the car. We tore everything down from the manifold down just to the block. So basically just the top end of the block was showing, and we rebuilt it from there. New gaskets, new hardware. We fixed all the check engine lights. We had some wiring issues that we fixed. New fuel system. So, and then we got it all wrapped up and tuned by Mike Body, and I mean, couldn't be happier. The only hiccup this car has given me, and it was just so hard to actually just pull the trigger to actually do it, which it was fixing the AC system. So the AC system was damaged when I got the car. After further diagnosis, it ended up being the compressor that was damaged. The compressor had a crack in it, and yep, so basically we just had to replace that. While I was there, I was like, you know what? It's 20 years old, so we replaced everything. All the lines were replaced. The condenser was replaced. Everything was replaced. All the lines, the condenser, the expansion valve, all the O-rings, everything's brand new. So this AC system is, I mean, gonna last another 20 plus years. So super excited that, I mean, all the work that we've done, like I know that peace of mind, I don't have to worry about it again. And we are running out of things to do as far as maintenance and stuff like that before we can actually just take the engine out, put in some forged internals, and slap on a rotated kit. So we are so close to doing some really fun stuff. But I just want to make sure, obviously, the car is perfectly sound before we do any of that stuff. We're going to re-undercoat the whole underside. All the rust prevention that we are able to do, we are going to do without actually pulling the engine. Because once we pull the engine, we'll work on the front half. That's why we're just doing from basically the drive shaft back. We'll remove the drive shaft and redo everything. Let's get a little pull in here. Rips, that's for sure. 24 pounds. Stock motor. Not sure what turbo's on the car. The turbo did come with the car, and it is aftermarket. There's no labeling or anything on it. Nothing on the compressor blade or anything, just like a laser etch or anything. So really have no clue what turbo it is. It's roughly a 20G size, but I mean, she pulls great. our first errand that we are going to. So I'll catch up with you guys once we're back on the road. All right, we made it back from our cruise doing some errands. So next time you see this car, it'll be up on the quick jacks in the garage. And we're basically gonna be removing, like I said, everything from the drive shaft back. We'll remove the T-brace, we'll remove the subframe, the diff, the axles. And we have all new hardware for every bolt that we're taking off. We have new hardware for all of that. Now, all the parts that we take off, we are going to wire wheel and refinish and refurbish all of the parts. We have brand new bushings for everything back there. So it is going to be quite the adventure to see how difficult it is to take off some of these parts, since a lot of these bolts haven't been touched in 20 years. Like, I mean, when's the last time someone removed the subframe on this car? Probably never. So last time those bolts were touched was when it was put together at the factory in Japan. So we'll see how hard it is to take some of this stuff apart. But wish me luck, but I'll see you guys next week when we start tearing into the car. Let's go.